I'm so happy.
Love is real and it's on 90 Day Fiancé. Who would have thought? We got an adorable proposal during this week's Before the 90 Days, but where one love story begins, another comes crashing down.
So I won't be able to survive this relationship any longer.
So let's get into the highs and lows of 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Season 6, Episode 14. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Let's start with David and Sheila because this was so sweet. These two are having fun and being all in love and stuff on their romantic getaway when David reveals he's gonna pop the question at dinner. And while he was definitely a little concerned that maybe it was bad timing after Sheila got a little weepy thinking about her mother's death and her son not wanting to move to America, David realized he wanted to take her away from all of this back to the US with him. And how sweet is this? They are so cute. I am really rooting for them. Now on the opposite side of the spectrum, we've got Jasmine and Gino, who may have come to the end of their relationship after Jasmine stormed out saying she cheated on Gino with her ex. Now even after all that, Gino wanted to reconcile with Jasmine, and she did admit that she made the whole cheating thing up to hurt him after he said that she was as important to him as his family. But that's not gonna cut it for Jasmine.
Let's take separate ways and let's be over.
She said she didn't want to move to the US with someone she feels doesn't appreciate or love her, and she pulled the plug on the relationship. And Gino made plans to go back to the US the next day.
I'm breaking up with you. I want you to go and I want you to leave me alone.
Well, if they can't make it, neither can Statler and Dempsey, I don't think. Statler wins the award for worst first impression when meeting Dempsey's friends.
The only thing I'm good at is sex.
And yeah, she continued from there, talking about all her wild excursions to virtual strangers who were less than impressed.
I was like, oh my God, I can't even believe she's saying that.
And Dempsey is starting to worry about Statler's codependency, despite her not really seeing the issue with it.
I don't think I would be happy long term if I feel like I'm being suffocated. I feel like there's just a lot of red flags there.
Now, speaking of not seeing the issue, Christian continues to insist that inviting a random American woman he met at the bar to his Thanksgiving with Cleo and Jane was not only not weird, none of his chatting up random young women is weird. He's just a friendly guy. To women.
Women are half of the people on the planet, you know.
And it just happened to be the half that he just talked to so far.
Also, no, that American woman did not come to Thanksgiving. Even she sensed the vibes were off with that invitation. Or, I'm sorry, that they were very normal and not off. Sorry, Christian.
I don't feel like I've done anything wrong.
And speaking of normal social interactions, we've got Amanda meeting Razvan's family after they basically broke up and got back together. What could go wrong? Well, she immediately asked his parents why they hated his ex-wife. That was a little odd.
Ask your mother why her and your ex-wife didn't get along that well.
His parents seemed really sweet too. They said they didn't like Razvan's ex because she was a bad communicator, and they didn't think that she really loved their son. And they're kind of picking up on part 2 of that narrative now because it's pretty clear Amanda and Razvan aren't in a good place after their huge fight.
Nu este, am o impresie 100% bună.
Misha and Nikola are dealing with a lot too. And no, I don't mean Nikola putting Dead Sea mud on Misha in a manner akin to spackling a wall.
Is this the sexiest way to do this?
And I also don't mean Nikola insisting he knows everything about pleasing a woman from an elementary school sex ed class.
Sex you learn in Israel when you are in the 5th grade. They explain to you about women and men. So knowledge is a power.
Misha actually admits she feels like she's been dealing with a whole different person since meeting Nikola face to face. And while he's worried that she hasn't been saying I love you back all the time, it's clear she's starting to question what kind of future they actually have together.
Can everything be fixed in the time that I have remaining? The answer is no. We don't have time for that.
So what do you think? Any other proposals in our 90 Day Fiancé future? Let me know in the comments what you think. Like and subscribe while you're down there, and head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.